While Mary and Chris were playing in the yard with Tom and Lisa, Mary suddenly said, "I heard a sound." The children stopped, but when they heard nothing, they continued playing. However, Mary was certain she had heard something. As she wandered around the yard, she noticed something near the walnut tree. The sound was coming from there. "Is that a rock?" she thought, running towards the tree only to be shocked by what she saw. At the base of the tree lay a tiny, injured baby bird, likely fallen from its nest. Filled with excitement and concern, Mary ran to call her mother. "Mom, Mom, please hurry! There's a wounded baby bird here!" she cried. "I'm coming, Mary," her mother replied, stepping out from the kitchen and joining Mary and the other kids by the tree. "Yes, Mary, it's a baby bird and it seems hurt. It must have fallen from its nest. You did well by not touching it. Now, let's gather a box, some cotton, and first aid supplies so the bird can be comfortable," her mother said. While she went to fetch the supplies, the children guarded the bird to protect it from any cats. When Mary's mother returned, she carefully placed the bird in a cotton-lined box. "This little bird is very young. It might be better to take it to the vet together," she suggested. They all went to the vet, who assured them that the bird would recover within 3 days, and once it had finished its medication, it could be returned to its nest. On the way home, Mary and Chris bombarded their mother with questions, which she patiently answered. When they arrived, she instructed them to wash up, and after cleaning themselves, the kids returned to the kitchen. They didn't want to leave the little bird alone, even for a moment. Following the vet's guidance, their mother fed the bird carefully. Mary felt saddened. "Mom," she said, "this little bird fell and is with us now, but its mother must be so worried when she can't find it." Her mother replied, "If we place the bird near the window and leave it open, its mother will hear and find it. But if we put it back in the nest now, it might not survive. Don't worry, Mary." On hearing this, Mary wiped her teary eyes and asked, "Really, Mom? Will its mother be able to find it?" "Of course," her mother reassured her. "When she hears its chirping, she'll come." That evening, the mother bird appeared at the window, looking gratefully at them as if she understood the situation. Mary's mother softly said, "Don't worry, your baby is safe here and will stay for a few days to recover." The mother bird chirped, then flew away, returning moments later with food in her beak for her baby. Mary's mom kept the window slightly open. After 3 nights when the little bird had healed but was still unable to fly, Mary's father took it back to the vet for a final checkup. With the doctor's approval, they returned the baby bird to its nest. Mary and Chris joyfully ran to their mother with the news. As the children played in the yard, the birds would occasionally fly around them happily, with the migration season yet to come. One evening at dinner, Chris asked, "Winter is coming. Could we keep the baby bird and its mother with us for the season?" Their father smiled and said, "We can't do that, Chris. It would go against their nature. When the time comes, all birds migrate to warmer climates and will return in the summer. Don't worry." Then added, "Now kids, it's time for bed and a story. Get ready." The children ran upstairs to brush their teeth and put on their pajamas, eagerly waiting for their father. When he joined them, he said, "Tonight I'll tell you the story of the goldfinch who loved to sing." In a small village, there was a goldfinch who loved to sing and travel. The goldfinch decided to sing his songs to as many trees as he could, saying, "To let more people hear my voice, I'll sing at a different tree every day." One day, he perched on a tree in a new town and began to sing his most beautiful songs. Nearby was a sparrow who listened to him and later approached him. "Hello, goldfinch," said the sparrow. "Hello, sparrow," replied the goldfinch. "I heard you singing, but if I were you, I wouldn't sing when there are birds like the nightingale and the canary with much prettier voices," said the sparrow. After listening to the sparrow, the goldfinch replied, "Look, sparrow, I don't think that way. We shouldn't give up on things we love just because others do them better. Whether my voice is beautiful or not, or if there are better singers, that won't stop me from singing." Hearing this, the sparrow agreed, "You're right, goldfinch." What you said makes sense." So the sparrow began to do what he loved most, dance, and together they delighted all the animals who watched them in joy. "And so, kids," said their father, "the lesson is, we should never give up on doing what we love, right?" The children nodded in agreement. After saying goodnight, their father left the room, and as Mary and Chris drifted off to sleep, they dreamed of summer returning, with the mother bird and her baby joyfully flapping their wings and chirping in their yard.